Oh, okay. We also have a big storm coming into Poplar Bluff, and Advance, Missouri, and Radar Omega has a pretty wild view of one of the storms moving in there. This is a shelf cloud coming into Advanced Missouri. So this is the same storm that is coming into Poplar Bluff, and this is going to be capable of producing 70-mile-per-hour winds here as it comes in. This is also going to hit Dexter, Dudley, Bloomfield, Wapapello, and Puxedo, or Puxico in Missouri. So we just watched a developing tornado. We just watched a tornado develop right over Eddyville, Kentucky. We still have a visual on this, and we need to keep that in the #1 spot there. But right here, this hook, that's where the tornado is right now. It's moving up in this direction, and it is currently causing damage. The National Weather Service is still calling this a radar-indicated tornado. I mean, there's no way in any possible world where that is not causing damage. It's probably not it might not be a fully condensed funnel, but we definitely have stuff happening there underneath that mesocyclone, and it's going to continue to cause damage as it goes up towards Crider and Bakers. It's going to cross Highway 91 here near Princeton. Okay, I'm really hopeful that this tornado is going to go to the north of Princeton. But it very well could, continue to parallel Interstate 69 and go towards Princeton. So we need everybody in Princeton to take shelter now and stay there. Also, really don't like the way this supercell is looking as it approaches Owensboro. Get to shelter in Seabury and Rangers Landing, southwest of Owensboro. This is a dangerous situation. Here's the storm moving in to Advance, Missouri. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning with 70-mile-per-hour winds. Yep, we officially have an Eddyville. I'm sorry, we officially have a debris ball with the Eddyville storm. Another really unfortunate situation.
A new
where,
tornado
for whatever
warning
reason,
has been
we
issued.
don't have a confirmed warning from the National Weather Service, and that might be the stimulus that it takes to get these people to take shelter out here. They just issued a new tornado warning for St. Joseph and Sorgo. So once again, this supercell that's coming up towards Owensboro, it's coming, okay? And now we've got a warning all the way over here towards Mosleysville, Rome, and Sorgo. This area of rotation down here is where the tornado is forming right now, and it's probably on the ground. It very well could be on the ground, or it's about to be as it comes up towards Comer. Take shelter. Go ahead and start making your plans to take shelter in Owensboro as well. So we definitely have debris associated with our Eddyville storm. And Justin Hillard is on the move. And here's that considerable severe thunderstorm warning, or severe thunderstorm warning that's moving into Advance, Missouri right now. All right. I don't like the framing on the 4 tower cam Can we put Chris Hall there and then just tell me when to pull that up? Because I have a link. So if you're just now tuning in, this is a live look at a considerable severe thunderstorm hitting the Advanced Missouri area on a tower camera. We have another view of that from a little bit down the road here near White Oak, Missouri. And then Storm Runner Media is showing us another view of that from a little bit down the road near Poplar Bluff, Missouri. So we got a really strong storm coming into the Poplar Bluff area, and here we go. We got another view of our big-time storm near Eddyville, Kentucky, where we just moments ago we had a tornado on the ground here near Eddyville. I can't tell if we still do or not. It looks like we might.
New information.
And
this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Yeah, it looks like that we have a confirmed warning now from the National Weather Service on this storm. So if that's what it takes for you to take shelter, do it. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground right now doing damage just to the north of Eddyville in Kentucky, moving up towards Crider. Let me once again give you some more mesoscale information here. The tornado is currently just past Highway 641, moving up towards the West Kentucky Correctional Complex. Big prison up here in the direct path of this tornado. Honestly, the tornado might be over that prison right now. Once again, if you are from this area, you're probably familiar with the Western Kentucky Correctional Complex, a large prison here. That's about where the tornado is right now. It's going to continue to move up to the east and to the northeast towards Bakers. And as it does that, it'll get really close to the Hill Cemetery and Sycamore Drive.
Hey, Ron, it's Chris. We're coming up on exit 40 right now. We are 2 miles due south of our tornado on the ground near Eddyville. Should have a backside view of it here very, very shortly.
All right, so Chris Hall, let's put Chris Hall in 2. Let's put Chris Hall in 2. And we're going to have I think a dual view of this thing whenever Chris Hall gets on it, because Justin Hillard has a view of it right here. And yeah, that's making contact with the ground. Still, as once again, we have a tornado on the ground here doing significant damage just to the north and east of Eddyville, Kentucky. This is a live view of that tornado right now from Justin Hillard near Eddyville. Wow. Yep. Chris Hall should have a picture of it as well right here in just a second. But this is, once again, this is what that looks like on radar. This only happens with big time damaging tornadoes, and this is what that looks like in real life here as we can continue to see that tornado do damage as it comes up towards Crider. Once again, it's right over that prison, man. It's doing it might even be doing damage to that prison right now, the Western Kentucky Correctional Complex. It could, have just missed it to the north or south. I obviously don't have eyes. I don't have a camera there at the prison or anything, but based off what I'm seeing on radar, that's around where the tornado is right now, the Western Kentucky Correctional Complex. This is a live look at that tornado, which is moving up towards the Pleasant Valley Bulk Foods area and the Crider area. This will cross Highway 91 right around the Pleasant Valley Bulk Foods and the CNC AG Enterprises. All right, so Chris Hall is also in Lyon County, Kentucky, near Eddyville, and he's also going to have us a view of this thing right in front of him here, I think. If you're just now tuning in, this is a live look at a damaging tornado that's ongoing here just to the north and east of Eddyville, Kentucky. This might be a good candidate for a PDS tornado warning So we might see that come through here soon. PDS tornado warning would mean that this is a particularly dangerous situation, and your life is in extreme danger if you're in the path of this thing. And that might be the case here if you're in Crider. You want to get into the lowest, most interior room of your home. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. And you want to protect your head. Get the mattress off of the bed, take it into your safe spot with you, or take a helmet. Here we go. There it is.
PDS
tornado warning.
has been issued.
This is now a particularly dangerous situation. Let me read you this. PDS tornado warning. National Weather Service has issued a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning for Caldwell County and Lyon County in western Kentucky. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. It was located near Eddyville, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed, and considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado is going to be near Princeton and Farmersville around 8:15 p.m. Central, Dawson Springs around 8:40 p.m. Central. This includes Interstate 69 between mile markers 71 and 90. Once again, you got to get to a basement or an interior room of the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Holy smokes, there it is from Chris Hall's point of view.
Ryan, large cone tornado on the ground right now, right in front of us north of 24.
This is, once again, a live look at that extremely dangerous tornado that's coming up towards Crider right now. Again, it's very close to the jail, the big prison here, the Western Kentucky Correctional Complex, and it's moving up towards Pleasant Valley Bulk Foods. Next in line, we've got to be worried about Norman Cemetery. Okay, we got to be worried about Norman Cemetery, and of course the areas up there towards Asher Cemetery.
New tornado emergency.
And now they have upgraded this to a tornado emergency. A tornado emergency is the highest possible level tornado warning that can possibly be issued by the National Weather Service. It's only issued during times of extreme and rare danger where a potentially catastrophic situation is unfolding for the people in the path of the storm. Catastrophic damage is possible, once again, in Crider and White Sulphur in Kentucky. This is an unbelievably dangerous situation for the folks here along Interstate 69 in Kentucky. Once again, a tornado emergency for Crider and White Sulphur. This is for Caldwell and Lynn County in Kentucky. This is not a baby tornado. This is not a maybe tornado. This is the real deal. And if you're in the path of this thing, this is likely one of the most dangerous situations that you've ever been in your life. You can't accidentally survive a tornado like this in the living room. You have to try. Okay? So once again, get into that lower, most interior room of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Grab a helmet. It sounds ridiculous, but it could literally save your life. And you want to, if you don't have a helmet, grab the mattress off the bed, grab blankets, grab pillows, whatever it takes to put over your head whenever you're taking shelter. Put on closed-toed shoes. If your house gets hit by a tornado of this magnitude, it will take significant damage. You will have to walk over broken glass. You will have to walk over nails, screws, splintered wood, and that kind of stuff as you exit your home. You might have to evacuate your home due to a fire or who knows what, a gas leak in the event where your home takes a direct hit. Wear closed-toed shoes. Take a charged phone or a tablet with you, and we will be with you until the warning is allowed to expire, okay? Once again, large, extremely deadly tornado on the ground right now, ripping up trees, ripping up people's property here just to the west of Crider, moving up towards White Sulphur, Kentucky. This is...
Ryan, this is still down. It is still north of I-24. We're about to turn around to get another view of it. This is still a very large tornado on the ground right now, northwest of Princeton.
A new tornado warning.
What you're hearing here is the voice of storm chaser Chris Hall, who is trying to give us another view of this thing and is ensuring us that the tornado is still down on the ground. This is very apparent as we do have the velocity couplet still visible here. We also still have a very well-defined debris signature now visible here coming into Crider as well. So the radar can literally see the tree limbs. The radar can see the shingles and whatever it else is in the sky there that's floating around that shouldn't be there. And also we're seeing a debris ball like a very significant proportions here coming up towards Crider as well. White Sulphur, Princeton, Cedar Bluff, Claxton, and Dawson Springs. Dawson Springs is in this this tornado warning as well. Dawson Springs is not in the tornado emergency. We've got a lot of friends in here from Dawson Springs. I hate that you have to be in here again in these circumstances. I'm not confident, but I'm quite sure that this tornado should not go into Dawson Springs. But just in case, you guys should take shelter, okay? I think that this is going to stay just to the north and just to the west of Dawson Springs. It could get close, but you guys should take shelter just in case. Dawson Springs was destroyed in the Mayfield tornado a couple years ago. So once again, Crider, White Sulphur, you're immediately in the path here. I would be downstream. I'm a little bit more concerned about Lewistown, okay? Needmore, areas just north of Pumpkin Center. These are the places that are immediately in the path of this extremely dangerous storm. Somebody holler at me if Chris gets another shot of that. But honestly, at this point, we don't even need a visual. It's very easy to see exactly what's going on here. Giant tornado coming into Crider right now. It's officially past the jail. Okay, so we saw the tornado. Whenever we saw it on Chris's feed, it was just to the east of the West Kentucky Correctional Complex. And now it's a little bit closer to the Crider area near CNC AG Enterprises and Pleasant Valley Bulk Foods. Okay. All right, yeah, so this is a live look from Chris Hall here, who's given us a view just past the road there on the other side of the Interstate 69. You can still see the big, broad mesocyclone associated with the tornado. And once again, it's crossing over Highway 91 right now. Once it gets completely past Highway 91 and past Crider, it's going to go over Bethlehem Cemetery, and then it's going to go towards Craig Cemetery. Pretty rural area. It's going to go over Black Sulphur Ridge, all right? And then it will eventually make it to the Donaldson Church area near Farmersville and just to the south there. If you guys know where Big John's Barbecue is, Big John's Barbecue, that's kind of the next commercial thing that's in the path of this storm. Now, we're probably still about 3 to 5 minutes away from Big John's Barbecue taking a hit from this, if it actually comes in that far, just north of Trimble Farms. You know, I'm just trying to make sure that you guys know exactly where this thing is or the approximate area so that you know how close you are to this thing. If you could drive down to Big John's Barbecue tonight for dinner, and that's like a normal thing that you would do on a Saturday night, you're probably too close
Brian,
to this
thing.
All right, and you need to take shelter.
I would estimate the entire mezzo to be over 2 miles wide. We're going to try to stay out in front of this. We are in Princeton right now, to the north of Princeton, and this road takes us northeast here. It looks like we'll be able to get another visual near Dawson Springs. This is going to be very close to Dawson Springs, I'm afraid, Ryan.
Yes. Chris Hall giving us an update there, as he is obviously locked in and chasing this storm for us. Super grateful for Chris Hall giving us that visual that probably aided in the decision to issue the PDS tornado warning. So Chris Hall's doing amazing stuff out there. This is, once again, a very dangerous, life-threatening tornado still on the ground, coming across Highway 91 now, going towards Farmersville and Lewistown in Kentucky and Crowtown. Y'all got to take shelter real quick. real quick, there are other tornado warnings right now, and I want to make sure we don't leave anybody out. Owensboro, you're not under a tornado warning just yet, but that supercell that's coming up towards you looks really nasty. Okay, so Owensboro, get ready. You might be under a tornado warning soon. Same thing for you guys up there in Henderson, Kentucky. We're watching you very close, but that's pretty much it right now as far as tornado warnings goes. There is one over here in Virginia I want to really quickly check out, because I know we've got some friends in Virginia that are watching.